Subscribe to the channel. This is King. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, I know you've been hearing this all your life. Say no to drugs. Da 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 da. I know. And so I'm not trying to be like a record player or I'm preaching to the choir, but I am gonna preach to the choir. Man, say no to drugs. I mean, how many times we gotta say it? Cause you know why we have to repeat ourselves? Yeah, I think you got the answer right. Because we gotta repeat ourselves. Cause you keep doing the same thing, knucklehead. Say no to drugs. Seriously. Lost too many friends and family members and loved ones. It's just not. It's not a good thing. It's not a good road to go down. And I mean, it starts off. I ain't gonna lie to you. It start off just by smoking a cigarette. I mean, it just lead to things. So I mean, any heavy drugs, you know. Watch this video. Subscribe to the channel. This is King Me.
Here's a moral of the story, what I'm telling you. I've been in it, I've seen it, I've been around it. Every single one of my friends that even got close to any kind of drugs, X, Special K, LSD, go through, do any one of them you want to talk about. Every single one of my friends that even got close to drugs lost years of their lives. Yeah. They lost momentum, they got fired, they lost friendships, they lost girlfriends, they lost loved ones. They committed suicide. Best friends died because the guy started off with weed. It went to alcohol. It went to cocaine. It went to heroin. It went to 50 Vicodins every day until he died on May of 2005. And when I got the phone call, I was on a drive to Diamond Bar and I had to give a speech that afternoon. It was the most emotional speech ever. I was looking at me saying, "Why are you so emotional?" I'm like, "You guys have no clue what just happened. This guy just passed away." I didn't want to talk about it, but I was a keynote speaker. Moral of the story. If you have big plans and you want to do something big, don't even think about getting close to drugs. There was a guy in Canada that we were doing business with, insurance guy. This guy was making $3 million a year, married, killing it. So all of a sudden he gets invited to all these celebrity parties in Canada. But he's a simple guy. He was married to his wife, high school sweetheart. Everything was good. So he gets invited to these parties. Cool parties. He starts getting invited to these cool poker games. Like, oh my gosh, I'm not playing poker with these Hollywood stars, with these athletes. Well, one thing leads to another. Starts picking up cocaine. Everybody runs him doing drugs. He starts doing drugs. He loses his business. He loses his wife. He loses his kids. 6 months later, he's homeless in the streets. People are seeing this guy. He lost every single penny his family had, his wife had. All of it's wiped out. Ruined the entire family just because he got caught up. And this guy's not in his 20s. He wasn't in his 30s. He was in his early 40s. This shit can get you no matter how old you are.
Yeah, but you got to be very careful. They see guys like that, like they see guys like that a mile away, man. Like he was a mark. Like somebody who was setting up those poker games was like, well, we're just gonna get a couple chicks around here.
But they all had money though. It wasn't like he was partying with guys
that
money
becomes my money. That's how I make my money. That's how that works.
But it wasn't even that.
They saw him come a mile away.
Yeah, man. But it wasn't even that. It's not when you're around other money people. They're not. They're just as big sometimes as idiots as you are. Like they're just trying to recruit more people that want to party with you. They're not trying to steal the money from you.
But you want to, if you're putting that table together, you're putting that wrist together. I promise you, they're looking for a room full of marks.
Say a guy like that is out there. All I'm saying to you is this was not a playboy.